We are back with another discussion at the MR.NOLDS organization. Welcome. Well, this week we're going to talk a little bit. I know everybody been seeing what's going on. It's been all over social media, all over the internet. Everybody now is an investor. Today's discussion is not basically how to invest. It's more on the things like what to watch out for, especially what's going on in the internet. So, without further ado, let's talk about one of the biggest one, the cryptocurrency, Dogecoin. I know everybody have saw whether you're into crypto or not. Or into investing or not. I know whether on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, what are the other ones? Kick. No, not Kick. Reddit. TikTok. It's been everywhere. It's been going viral, and they've been telling everybody, get in. But nobody know what the heck they're getting into. Today is the what? Today is the 13th. Today's Wednesday, right? No, today's Thursday, May 13th, as we're recording this video. But Thursday that just passed, Elon Musk is a big pusher of Dogecoin. He was supposed to be he was on Saturday Night Live. And before he went on Saturday Night Live, a lot of people was anticipating that, Dogecoin was going to go through the moon. So a lot of people started, getting in it. But even before that, Dogecoin has went viral even before that, especially during this time of the pandemic. So it is a cryptocurrency. For those who don't know what is a cryptocurrency is digital money. And based on the cryptocurrency that you buy or the coin, they have different functions. So like I said, we're not here to teach you on how to invest and where to invest. This first discussion is to talk about what to watch out for. So one of the first things I want to say, when it comes to investing, you don't just want to get into anything, or you don't want to get into something because it's trending on social media. Because a lot of people anticipated Dogecoin to go to $1 by Saturday, but it never reached $1. I think the highest was 75 cents. And in the last 2 days, it has fallen, and it's back to I think 40 something cents right now. So that means if you invested at the high, let's say at 60 cents, right now you're losing. You're losing bad. So that goes to say you don't want to just jump this is go get in. Now even this week there's a new crypto. Everybody now is trying to push Shiba Inu, which is another form of cryptocurrency, is another coin that people are trying to not take this one to the moon, but just basically make it go up. So I wanted to talk about this, and there's other stuff we're going to talk about when it comes to investing, but these are the two hottest ones. I'm not telling people to not get into crypto, because crypto is a great form of investment right now. The numbers are ridiculous when it comes to your return on investment is better than the actual stock market right now. But you don't want to go in blindsided or just basically blindfolded. You want to have an idea of what you're getting into. But yeah, so what have you heard? You heard about the Shiba or? I've
heard a lot. But Dogecoin.
Wall Street,
you know about Wall Street, right? So I've been with them boys for a while. So what people don't know is when GameStop was a trend, GameStop was one of the many stocks that they were trying to push. GameStop.
Yeah, that was with the stock market.
Yeah, okay. That was the first one.
Because a lot of people don't know the difference between the stock market and crypto. Yeah. Because they think crypto is stocks. It's two different markets. Okay.
So yeah.
Same thing with forex. Forex is another different type of market. Yeah. But like I said, we will teach on all that, but today is not on that. We're just informing people on what's going on.
Fact. So I feel like a lot of people hop on the Doge wave because they saw what happened with GameStop. But what people don't realize was GameStop was one of the many stocks that they tried to do. AMC was actually before GameStop. Yeah. We saw AMC ended up. I forgot there was another one that was before. I think they were trying to push Apple at some point. That fell off. So it was a lot of things that they were trying to push at the time, and I'd seen all of it. So when GameStop flew, everybody was surprised. There's people who had Tesla and was like, "Yo, kid, I've been in this for a while. I've lost a couple thousand."
I knew some people who made a few millions off GameStop. Yeah.
They made their returns back and they were able to pay off debts.
Yeah.
So the same thing with Doge. Doge was just a whole entire meme. It was meme for sure.
Yeah, it was made off a joke. It was created in 2013 as a joke. Yeah.
So then from there, it just started skyrocketing pivotally. I mean, I remember once we were like, when I hopped in when it was at 6, and then I remember
6 cents.
Yeah. And I remember we were playing ball, and by the time it was like 2 days prior, I hit 6, and then when we were playing ball, I hit like 18 that night.
Yeah, the day we went to play ball, it had the one
and then went from
first
18
spike.
and just started flying from there. So it was like, regardless, I mean, like you were just saying, people from the beginning, regardless of how it hits up and down, people are
still gonna make your money.
You're still gonna make your money. And there's a lot of people when they do cryptos. Like what I realized, with people who do cryptocurrencies, they're typically holders. Like they don't hop in and out.
Even same thing with the stock market. People who normally get better returns are people who hold. Now, a lot of people now that are getting into the crypto, one of the reasons, the stock market been here forever. Now we have crypto is a new, like you said, a new wave. So that is why everything is just like spiking, because everyone is just trying to find an opportunity. Because imagine like with Dogecoin, just like in January, if you had put 1,000, that 1,000 now will be a couple 100,000. To get some of those returns, not that it will be impossible, but it will take way longer. But because it's fairly new, everybody's like gravitating towards it and putting money towards it, and companies are investing. You have more chances of that happening. But at the end of the day, you want to do your research. Because for example, like with Dogecoin is a coin that it will have infinite amount of coins, meaning that they will never stop making Dogecoin. Bitcoin now, there's only 21 million that will ever be made. So like we know, supply and demand, right? When something is limited, it will always cost more and the value will always go up. Just like that's why we've been using gold to back up our currency. Because gold, there's not an endless supply of gold. Bitcoin is like now the new form of gold. Because we know there's going to be a point in time they cannot mine no more Bitcoin. Dogecoin, but Dogecoin, they'll forever mine Dogecoin. It's infinite. They can continue making it. So when you're investing, you want to keep those things in mind. Yeah, right now everybody's gravitating towards it, putting money in it, but you gotta know, okay, why? And especially, it didn't really have no functions. So people were just getting into it. It's like, it's the popular coin. Everyone's doing it, I might as well do it. But the problem with that, when you invest like that, when everyone get out and it tanks, like you're stuck. Because it didn't have no true value. And it's not rare. So for it to go back up, it may never go back up. But unlike something like Bitcoin not only is rare and it has a lot of function, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and there's a few other ones, they have actual value. They're limited, and they have different functions that will actually help propel society into the future. I've heard a lot of bad testimonials when it comes to investing, and it discourages people. So it's not only crypto, it's not only stock market. Crypto, stock market, forex, those are the different financial markets you can get into. And I always say do research before you get into them. Now, outside of the financial markets, there's many other plays, we call it, that you can do. But you also want to be careful, because I remember during this quarantine, I don't know what they call it. Somebody had the name for it, where you get a group of people, they give you 100. Not that one. That's not. It was the money hand.
Yeah, the money hand.
Yeah. That's what it's called.
It was like money hand,
something like that.
money circle, money hand. Yeah, it was all that stuff going on. But I remember the lady who called me and was like, "Man, there's this great opportunity going on. All you gotta do is give." I think she was asking me for like $500, and then once you get $500, you get 2 other people, you get $5,000 back. And I was like, "Really? It's that simple?" She was like, "Yeah." And then what she would always tell me, I know people who've done it. But she didn't say she didn't got the money. She'd be like, "Oh, I know people who did it and got it." And I'm like, "Oh, for real?" And right now, no, I got other things going on. I'm not really interested. Fast forward, like maybe like 2-3 months, no, maybe like 4-5 months down the line, I'm talking to a lady. She's like, "Yeah, I never got." She never got her money. I have a friend I think he gave $1,400. He gave his money because there was different money circles. That friend he didn't tell me when he got in, but later on, the hand was $1,400, so he gave $700, and him and a friend, the other, put another $700. So one hand was $1,400. To this day, that he don't know where that $1,400 is. So, investing is something that's great. If you don't invest, I believe if you don't invest, you will never be financially free. Learning how to invest is one of the keys to help you break free from like, let's say if you're in poverty, or if you're going through some struggles. But we having this discussion, we have to know when and how to invest, because there's a lot of opportunities that may sound sweet, but you'll find yourself getting those opportunities and then you lose everything. That's why before you get an opportunity, not only you want to do research yourself, but always ask someone. And we have the good trusty. Well, I don't trust the internet, but you can always look up what is this thing. Look up what other people said about their experiences with it. Contact a friend that he understand, or he invests. Like, yo, have you heard of this thing? Like, what you think about it? And when somebody always tell you this, I know people who've done it and they haven't done it, don't invest in none of this stuff they're saying.
It's crazy you said that, because I remember, I think it was like a year ago, maybe even longer than that.
Yeah.
I remember when the forex people first hit me up, the first person I called, right out of my brain, I was like, I'm gonna call Herno. If somebody knows about it, I'm gonna call Herno. And I remember when I called you, you're like, yo, he said it's not a bad thing.
No.
The way that people are trying to go about it,
yeah,
it's not the safest route.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, what you just said, I was like, all right, I don't like to just immediately jump into things. I'm gonna let it play out. So then, like you just said, they'll be like, oh, I know people who've done this and this and that.
I know people who got the Lambo. I know people who got the 100,000, million. Brother,
cribs, the rollies, all that, right? So now I remember,
even if you didn't get a rollie yet, show me you made $1. I'll respect that. If you at least show me you made 10, so I know at least you made something. I don't care what the next guy made. Go ahead.
But yeah, they were offering millions, thousands, and the thousands that they were offering were money that were making off of demos. It wasn't even like they were making the money, right? So it was just demo money. So I'm just like, yo, at this rate, kid, they trying to finesse. And it was like, if I didn't call her, I would have fell for it easy, because I know a couple other people that are with me that went into it with the idea of investing. Yeah. You know, forex is really more on the other side. You can invest with it.
Yeah,
for on the other side of marketing, right? So then when they were given that investing idea, a lot of people hopped in. They're like, yo, I'm going to invest, or whatever the case may be.
And they never gave them the knowledge to invest.
They never knew how to invest. It was always how to get people on your team.
Sign up. Yeah.
Right?
Forex, let's not get this twisted. Because stock market, Forex, those things you could make a lot of money. So we're not talking about investing in those markets. We're talking about now there's a lot of, it's called what? What is it called? Network marketing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of companies now, they get people, they're trying to get you, sell you the education, and you can make a lot of money. But also, hey, not only you can make money in the markets, but you can make money by having people underneath you. Now, because I've been in this situation with not only Forex, it's been Forex, Prime America, a whole bunch of companies now have that network marketing, what is it called?
Pyramid thing.
It's not a pyramid, because people call it pyramid scheme, but I don't like to call it that. Like that type of business structure.
Yeah.
So a lot of companies have that business structure. There's nothing wrong with it. But the problem was a lot of people, listen, like him, he was interested because he wanted to learn how to invest in Forex. But when he signed up, it was not the education they were pushing. It was more like, yo, just sign up people, bro. More recruit. So that's what I mean when I'm like, yo, I always, as he told you, I always say it's not bad. Because there are some people, they not only they recruit, but they actually give you the information for real. So that's why you have to do your research. Because like I said, there's a lot of companies out here, they're doing that now, but you have to be careful the ones that's just trying to get you to just basically build like a team. Yo, go out and just sign up. Because you can do that on your own for your own business if that's the case. If you come to me with Forex, I actually want to learn Forex. Teach me that.
Yeah.
If I wanted to sign up a bunch of people, I would have went and signed up a bunch of people to do something that I inspired to do. You get me? So that's where you have to really be careful. Because a lot of people, they have bad experiences with the network marketing, and that makes them shun that market completely.
Yeah.
Don't shun forex because you had a bad networking experience. Don't shun the stock market because you had a bad. You get me? Don't even shun like what is called Prime America, because Prime America, the things they offer is really good. They offer life insurance. They offer a whole like how to sign up for 401ks and all of those things we need. But there is a network marketing side that leaves a bad taste in people's mouth.
A lot of them tell you that it can be a side hustle. It won't take too much of your time. It's gonna take a lot of your time. It's gonna take a lot of your time because with anything that you put
especially to get to that level that making real money.
To get to them Bentleys and them Rolexes that the other people got,
you're gonna have to have like 10,000 people under you.
You gotta put in work. And a lot of them, some of them require you to make phone calls. I remember the thing I used to be in, like it used to be called 5 Links, right? And they had different products. They had like coffee, they had cable services, they had all type of stuff. Stuff that is essential stuff, to be honest with you. And you can make some money for it. But you can make money from the products and money from signing up people. But what they didn't tell me at the time was like, yo, like you gotta put in some work. And if you really have other stuff going, what's the point of you putting that much time into that thing when you can build what you got going on? It's like, it's not what it's perceived as. You can make money, but just know your time is gonna be taken, and you putting your time into other people's dream and not yours.
If you already tapped into something, if you already have a business, your business can do those same thing if you put in that same work.
Yeah.
But now, because they show you and they make it seem a little easier, because you know what your job or what you're doing with your business is gonna take a lot of work. But then it seems like, yo, I could probably do it. It's easier. So you forget about what you're working on. I'm like, yo, let me do this, because I might be able to get to the 100,000. I may make a couple million easier doing it that way than my business. And that, at the end of the day, you have to be patient. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. So if you're one of the things, don't never look to invest to make quick money. Don't invest no money you're not willing to lose. That's like my number one advice to anyone. If you have 1,000, like I've heard stories from grown men, they took their mortgage, let's say they mortgage $2,000 for the month, they take that mortgage and go invest it and lose it, and they have their wife just go crazy on them. Don't do that. Money you invest is money you're willing to lose. Because like I tell you, no matter how calculated your guess sometimes your risk may be, the market still may go in a different direction because of news. It could be a random news. That has worked in my favor before, and it has worked against me before. So if it's not money you're willing to lose, do not invest. During the quarantine, there was a young guy on Robinhood. I think he lost over $700,000, and he was using what is it called again when they give you the money, Devin?
They give you the dividend?
No, margins.
Oh,
he was trading with margins, and what trading with margin is when like whatever your platform or your brokerage, they give you money. That's basically you're borrowing money from your brokerage. So he got up to $700,000. He lost all of it, and he committed suicide.